X on the PS4. I'd say this pretty much dropped this week on the PS4 out of nowhere. It was originally a Dreamcast game, and then the game got updated with some extra features, and it was a Switch exclusive, but all of a sudden it's dumped on the PS4. So here we go, Gunlord X. It's only $7.99 to buy as well, guys, and it's well worth that. This game is pretty much like Turrican, and I think in some ways this game is probably better than Turrican. It's pretty much homage to everything Turrican done in the past, but modernises it in some ways. We'll have a look at the options screen. You've got your normal buttons set out. What you can actually do on that, you can change it. Hang on, adjust my headset a minute, guys, because it's a bit loud. Yes, you can change all the buttons if you want. Change different setouts. Change the sound. I think I did put the music volume up a little bit because it does have nice music on this game. There's plenty of things in the screen setup. You can change the background, like if you look there. You can change the background image to whatever you want on the background. You're not really going to be seeing any of this background image, mind, to be honest, but there's the wallpaper. You can have vertical scale. You can turn that off, so you can basically scale it to that size screen, or you can scale it to full screen. You also have a scanline filter, which you can see now, and then I've turned the scanlines off there. I normally would play this with the scanlines on, but I am going to take them off because scanlines don't tend to sort of convert to YouTube particularly too well, so I will take them off. You can change the intensity of the scanlines. You can change the wallpaper brightness as well. So we'll go back on that. There's your accomplishments. Tells you what you've done. They're diamonds in the levels. There's lots of little diamonds to pick up. If you collect all the diamonds in the level, you get an extra continue. So you start off with 3 continues. So that's how long it takes me. So we'll start the game up.
Gunlord.
Don't know why I said I had no save data, because I have been playing it. So pretty much is your weapons. You got your normal fire, you can jump down the fire, you can turn it into a ball and do grenades, but it does have a little bar at the bottom. You've got like a laser weapon, which you can use the analog stick for that. You've also got a smart bomb. And that is pretty much it, really. And then you do jump and fire. So as in Turrican, there's lots of secrets in this game as well. So I'm a big fan of the original Dreamcast version, but this version's even nicer. Can't get up here on the Dreamcast one, the Dreamcast game either, so they have actually added a few little extras to this game. Here's your first diamond. Spread shot's really good. If you hold it down, you just get 2, but if you keep like tapping it fast, you do get bounces all over the walls. So a couple of different weapons in this game. The Dreamcast original is really good as well. Can be a little pricey to get all these. The one thing I don't like about the Dreamcast version is when you turn left and right, the screen snaps left and right really quick. And I'm glad in this version they've got rid of the screen snap, because it was really annoying on the Dreamcast one. Pick that up because there's an extra energy. So, you basically make your way through the levels, which are like giant mazes essentially. Fight your way through the levels and get to a boss. There's 9 levels I think it is altogether, and the big boss at the end can get up onto that jump. So I haven't quite worked out how to get all those diamonds in this level yet. Another little extra on this version compared to the Dreamcast one. In the Dreamcast one, if you destroy a platform, it doesn't come back. On this one, you can destroy a platform. If you wait a couple of seconds, it'll appear back. You won't get power-ups from it, but at least you can get to places you wouldn't normally get in the Dreamcast. Because Dreamcast one's a bit of a shit sometimes. Sometimes you will destroy a platform, you can't get to an extra life or a bonus. So it's definitely a special shout out to the music in this game as well. The music is pretty fantastic. Tell you what, I won't go through the levels finding all the secrets. I'll just blast through a level or 2 so you can have a look at this game. You've got to watch those enemies. They come down and attack you and kill you. some of them at certain places you can actually jump on top of the enemy because they will take you back up, and you can use that to find secrets. So that beam level is, weapon is also very good. Another weapon in here, which is a little sub-weapon that doesn't last very long. Which is quite good. Another bonus diamond there. I haven't managed to say, it is quite tricky to get all the diamonds. There's some graphical updates in this version as well. The backgrounds look a little bit prettier. I'm not sure if there's an extra layer of parallax. There's definitely some more sort of like filter effects on the backgrounds, which are not actually on the Dreamcast version. But obviously with the Dreamcast version not having twin sticks, that you don't control the beam with the analog stick. I say this game was originally, like I was saying, it was originally a Switch exclusive, so it's pretty random that it just came out of nowhere on the PlayStation this week. I'm not complaining, no. Use the bomb weapon to go for there. That enemy over there on the right, if I drop that enemy down, you need to drop on him there, follow him up, and then jump over here. It's the only way to get over to this platform, and then there's an extra life for that. On the Dreamcast one, if you end up accidentally killing that enemy, you're knackered, you can't get the life. So, exploring the levels in this game, it does have its reward by lots of extra lives. Like there's another one up here as well, you've got to watch. There's normally an enemy up there he is. That enemy, I think, will kill you pretty much instantly. I don't know how to get through these platforms though. Didn't want to do that. Another diamond. So I do like the level layouts in this as well. This is where we start seeing like a filter over the screen. See how the screen is darker towards the top? So they're not on the original version. The bosses in this game as well have also had slight reworkings. Where on the Dreamcast and the original NeoGeo version, because this was on the NeoGeo originally, I think it was originally on NeoGeo. Some of the bosses can be a little bit hard, a little bit difficult. They have sort of mixed the level, the sort of energy setups on some of the bosses. And there's one boss, the dragon boss, where on the Dreamcast version you can stay in one position and he can't hit you, but he can hit you on this game, on this version of the game. Big enemy over there. So there's been some changes to this game as well, and for the good, for the better, I would say, like. Big bombs to go there. I'm going to go down there. Ah! I need to go up. I'm in a horrible place for there. Good job I have the shield. Oh, let's get the weather. This is another one of those weapons that only pops up occasionally. It's like a homing weapon. You do tend to, in the Dreamcast one, you do tend to change your weapon a lot. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying, but I'm not sure if they've cut down on the weapon power-ups a little bit in this version. You can keep a weapon for a bit longer. Ooh. I'm not far away from the first boss. Jump over that. Here we go, first boss. Easiest way to do it is to step here. And when he starts moving up, turn to the ball. Stay down here as well, so he stops firing those bombs at the top. Yep. Sure, on the Dreamcast one, you've got to be a little bit quicker on the timing to get down. That's it, he's dead. That was shoot 'em up level. Very much like Mega Turrican or Turrican 3 had a shoot 'em up level as well. There is a reference on the ending to this game as well, to Factor 5. But it's not the ending, it's the factory level, which I'm pretty sure is the last level. It's called Factory number 5. So I think that's a reference to Factor 5 that did the Turrican games on console. It's just a pretty cool reference to him, I think. Ooh, that was close. Shoot up level's not too bad. You get used to it. Take your time going through, really. With this boss, you want to be just underneath his middle bit. Stay here for a little bit as well. Him, I think, as long as I stay just under his middle. It's not too hard to shoot him a bit, to be honest. This is a nice level. It looks a lot nicer on you than it does on the original Dreamcast version. I think it's the lighting on the back. Even though the Dreamcast version does look nice as well. There's also a secret up there. You can get up there. Forgot to mention as well, there's some enemies you can bounce on. Not all of them, mind. There you go. Some enemies you can't bounce. Some of them will hit you back, so you've got to be a little bit careful of which ones you can actually bounce on. I'll go back up here. There's always a little bit of miss up here. Let's see if I can get it. that enemy over there. Always miss that. Ooh, there's loads of enemies up here. Oh, an extra life. Aha. This is one I've never actually got before. It always ends up killing that enemy. If you kill that enemy, you can't get back up here. Cool background with the castle and stuff as well. I say the soundtrack to this game is pretty fantastic. There's every extra life. I'll play for a little bit more and then we'll stop the review video then. Here we go, power through this bit. So what I didn't mention as well, this weapon will actually stop bullets. I'll show you now. And go through walls. It'll actually destroy you. Once you know that it will actually cancel the bullets out, it's quite useful on the bosses. And here we go. Right, I think we'll stop here, guys. Right, so that's Gunlord on the Ps4. So if you are lucky enough to have the original Dreamcast version, that's a pretty excellent game as well. Or if you've got a Switch, the Switch version is pretty amazing. It's pretty much the same as this. And this is pretty amazing as well. I give the Dreamcast version 8 out of 10, and I'm going to give this one 9 out of 10. Reason being, it has quite a lot of changes. It has a few extra bits to the levels. It has slightly graphical extra touches. The music has been remastered by the sound of it. This music is a lot more punchier than it was before. I think they've remastered the music on here. And overall, it's just a better game than it was before. And if you like the turrican games, definitely pick this one up. And at $7.99, it is a bargain. I think it's $7.99 on the Switch as well. So that one's well worth picking up as well. It's a cheap game, and it probably is better than the turrican games. As much as I love the console versions. Turrican 2 was good on the Amiga. I did quite like the original one, but I do like Super Turrican on the SNES and Mega Turrican on the Mega Drive. But I know this game might actually be better than them. So 9 out of 10, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review and pick yourself up some Gunlord. So I'll see you soon with the next review. Ta-da!